Dude, did you know you can subscribe to onlywrestlers.com and keep in touch with your favorite wrestlers? The party never has to end.
This week's episode of One of a Kind with RVD is presented by Get Blitzed, and you can get 15% off your order when you head to get-blitz.com and use promo code RVD. Get 15% off.
One of a Kind with Rob Van Dam is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
But he was telling us, don't worry, you have it. Not just me, like there was a bunch of us top guys that allegedly had this new group insurance policy. Even like in ECW, like Paul was telling us all that we had insurance, that there was group insurance. And we were saying, well, look, show us, get a certificate, ID, something with a policy number, something. And we were going like back and forth on that. And then boom, I got into this jet ski accident with my Evil X, right?
Oh,
that ended up being really expensive. Her femur was broke. She had to get a steel rod put in there. Lots of hospitalization, lots of therapy, screws, bunch of stuff. Anyway, turns out that insurance policy that we were guaranteed that we had didn't really exist.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Well, that's how we found out. But Paul was good on his word, and he covered all the bills.
Oh, nice. Holy smoke. Yeah. Because dang, that'd been scary stuff if not. Jeez.
But he was telling us, don't worry, you have it. Not just me, like there was a bunch of us top guys that allegedly had this new group insurance policy, but we couldn't get policy numbers or any info on it. And we were trying for weeks before this happened,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, good old Paul.
Good old Paul. How about that? So I'm gonna get to the super chats here, and then we'll close the show out. But
I gotta pee.
You want to pee? Go pee. We can.
Well, how long are we talking?
We could. It can only be a couple more minutes. We'll be good if you can. Are you good?
Yeah, I'll let my DB back up.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. So Andrew was curious about the infrared saunas and Yeah. I'm not familiar with this at all, Rob. So
yeah, well, we got a hookup here in Las Vegas. God damn, I would love to put him over right now. Do you know what their name is, baby? God, we suck. Well, no, I don't know. See, I need a producer that can be working on shit, and like find out. But there's a place we go to that's in Summerlin. And the guy is, a wrestling fan, and Brian Cage goes there as well. I don't know who else, some other people too. Like I guess it's a place some celebs go to, but it's a rehabilitating clinic. And besides the infrared sauna beds, and they have the big, really expensive ones, it's just like a tanning bed. And you get into it, and you have it set, 20 minutes or less or whatever, and it has two different lights. Like it's not something that we would understand, but it's like, I can't remember what they use to measure the infrared light, but it's like has to be something to be true infrared. There's like an 8 and a 12. I can't remember what the terminology is to describe it right now, but anyway, it's very much like a tanning bed. You go in there 20 minutes and you get out, and I have used it a lot, and it's something that like I hope is helping, but I can't really say that I know that it has done anything. Like but I do sometimes think like I'm feeling better. I wonder what maybe it is from the red light therapy. The guy that's there, man, I want to say his name, Steve. I suck right now.
It's not Summerland Spa. It's not. Is that what it's called?
No, it's something like
I was trying to find
fitness, pro fitness, or something. No, like
Mm.
wellness. In like town. What's that road? Town and country. Town Square. Is that what that road is?
Yeah.
It's off of.
It is called Town Square.
Hey, oh no, I don't know. Anyway, you know, I could try and find it. Maybe we could plug it after the. I'll look for it while you're doing the sponsors.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Anyway, it's been a while since we've been there, you know, because that's why I'm having a hard time thinking of his name. And I usually don't look at the name of the place, but I do see it on the door. And I've been saying that maybe we should go there again. It's something, but he also has all kinds of stuff too. Like they have the helmet that does red lights and in your head, and they have something for your eyes. They have like one of those things that you I guess it's like a float tank or something that you get inside of, and
Yeah, I've heard of
they have a whole bunch of equipment like that. And they have a chiropractor in the office too. Ooh, that's how I'll find their name. I'll find the chiropractor. But anyway, I think that the science is cool, just like anything else. You know, it works like an anti-inflammatory, but it goes like through your body in a way that is supposed to heal you. And the guy that works there is like believes in it so much that it like keeps us coming back, you know, because I'll be like, you know, like I don't know if my knee's getting any better or whatever might be bothering me, and he's but you know what, you got to come in here, like, you know, like every day would be great, but if you can come in at least 3 or 4 times a week, and I never do give it that much effort. So I can't blame anybody but myself, you know what I mean? Because maybe if I did go 5 days a week, but it's supposed to help just everything from your skin to injuries, you know, like it helps your body regenerate. I think that it's really cool. As a matter of fact, I was looking into buying one.
Oh,
A lot of it is based on my friend there, on his belief in it. But they're really like the better ones, like they got there, are like super expensive, you know, like big celebrities with the huge mansions have some of them in their house. But it seems to be the best thing compared to all the other forms of the infrared, and they have it like on mats, you know, like where you can get it from the floor, and they have like saunas that have like some of the red light, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same red light. And it has something to do with that frequency, which I can't really explain, but it's different because that was one way that I wanted to buy it, was like the sauna one. And I was told, well, that, you know, you might help you, but that's not the same frequency that you get from like one of these beds, which I think is called a Nova Thor. If I remember right, is the brand, the super expensive, big ass lay down tanning bed ones. I like them, and I am optimistic, but I can't say that I know from personal experience that it's helped me a whole lot. It sure might have, you know.
yeah.
There's some things that I couldn't attribute why it feels better, like the spot in my back that's been locked up since like 2008, and they wanted to do surgery like Cedar Sinai like so long ago, 2012 or something, and 14, and it used to, like, it would come and go, but when it would come, it would lock up, and it hurt so bad because it's like part of your frame. When your ribs or spine, some part of your frame hurts, everything you do hurts. And anyway, it was really, really intense. I got it from having a rib moved, you know. In fact, I think it started when Eddie Guerrero hit me with that what do you call it? Like a rolling thunder, a senton.
Senton,
over the ladder in that one match that you guys all saw. Boom. I think when that landed on me, it moved my rib, my lowest rib, where it meets my back, and I swear that hurt me for so many years. Like it would go away, but then I would come back. Both of my TNA runs, it was like sometimes I couldn't even tuck to do the Rolling Thunder, and it really affected the way my body could move. And then for some reason, it like my back forgot about it. Maybe it's the red light therapy, because I don't know really, I got stem cells, but that was a long time ago. And the window of expectations, even though you shouldn't expect from the stem cell results, passed a long time ago before I got better. So I don't think that they helped unless they started a chain of events that eventually led to that. But I didn't want to get the surgery, of course, but they were talking about, hey, we give you a shot, see if it goes away. If it doesn't, we try a second shot. If that doesn't go away, then we do surgery and burn the nerves or something. I think it was like that. I don't think it was a fusing, because it wouldn't be. But anyway, fuck all that stuff. Now, like, I mean, sometimes, my body feels stiff and stuff a lot, but it's not that anymore. And so I think there's a really good possibility that the red light therapy did help, because we were going at least twice a week for a while, like a year ago or so, sometimes hitting at 3, but we're not that good. Like we start feeling a little better and then we keep going.
Yeah.
He said a lot of people do that, but that we should keep on going. And it's gratuitous. It's, on the house. So there's no reason except for just not wanting to be in the car for a 14-minute drive.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, that's interesting. Do they have, is there like, trying to think of the word, is there like something that is negative about red light therapy that people say or something, or is
not
it
that I know of?
Okay.
Not that I know of. If you're in the bed and you open your eyes and you look, you can see the two different frequencies. It's weird because there's the bulbs that are like red, and there's a tiny little like green line that goes in between each one.
Oh,
yeah. And if you look it up, I'm sure you can get that explained to you on Google or on YouTube from someone that understands it. But I mean, I looked into it stuff, but it was a while ago, and I believed in it enough to invest my time into it. And as I'm talking it out now, I'm thinking like I don't have anything else to attribute my back feeling better to except for that.
How about that then? Yeah. Well, that's funny too, because I know Greg Gagne, he was talking about how he had his back work done and they burnt like some nerves on him.
Yep.
And he said that it didn't help. Like it made things worse, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Katie and I were just talking about that. Was it today or yesterday? And I was saying there was a guy at Gold's Gym that I used to talk to in Venice all the time, and he had that done, but it worked really good for him. I mean, he was walking all stiff, and then he was gone for a while, and he came back after that surgery, and he was walking up and down the steps there. There's a stretching area up there, and he was just he was like, man, I feel great. They just cut off the nerves. I don't feel the pain anymore. And I don't know long term if that.
I don't know either.
I think your nerves kind of regenerate, and you got to maybe do it again or something. But Katie was asking, which I thought was a great question, why don't doctors do that all over your body when you just have too much pain, or people that are just in such constant pain that they'd rather die? Why not like cut off their nerves so that they don't feel it, and that it's got to be better, localized like on body parts, or even their whole thing to an extent, a bigger part if they're, depending on how bad they are. And I don't know. I only hear about it done usually when someone has their L1 or L2 down there and their sciatica nerve issues. That's usually the only time that I hear about that, which I've never had, by the way.
Yeah.
I never had the sciatica issue. Thank God. It's very common with my peers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You hear about that all the time with sciatica and stuff. I'll follow up with Greg too and see what exactly the cause of the problem was when it was that. Because I heard good things about your nerves being burned too, but he said I think it made things worse for him for some reason. So
I think that was what they were going to do maybe with me, even up there where my rib hits my spine, which I can't remember what where that falls on the lineup. I got x-rays from over the last 20, 30 years of that thing, but I don't think they do that like in your neck. At least I haven't. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually it's a fusion. They go through and they got to fuse a couple of your vertebrae together, and in the back too.
Yeah. Well, Perfect Gene.
Perfect Gene.
The perfectgene.nyc/RVD.
You mean Jean-Claude Van Damme?
That's exactly it. Jean-Claude Van Damme. But guys, yes, and gals, Perfect Gene is awesome. They sent me a pair. I got the light blue ones, which are great. They fit. If you want to talk about comfort, these are the most comfortable jeans I have, and I'm not. That's a shoot there too. It's like they fit me great. I wear them to very nice occasions too, even, and you can definitely get yours. There's so many different styles you can choose from too. They have a black, they have a navy blue, plenty of different ones that you can check out and see what they got on there. But yes, you can go to theperfectgene.com and use promo code RVD. It's finally time to stop crushing your balls in uncomfortable jeans by going to theperfectgene.nyc. Our listeners get 15% off your first order plus free shipping, free returns, and free exchanges when you use code RVD15 at checkout. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectgene.nyc with promo code RVD15. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Fuck your khakis and get the Perfect Gene. That's in the tagline. So there you go.
Nice.
Oh, man. It ain't a wrestling podcast if you don't have Blue Chew. And guys, me and RVD, we got Blue Chew, baby. We got it ready, and it's one of a kind. It's 5 stars. Blue Chew 5 stars. You can have better sex with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activity. Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and is offering you, the listener or viewer, a month free. Blue Chew won't stop until every man is bricked up like a brick house. That is the mission. Does it work? Ooh, you got to find out for yourself with a month free. Yes, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Use promo code RVD. Try it for free.